All right, David, with all the offseason moves that have now become official, you guys said you wanted to add depth. How do you feel like you did that?
We did, and it's veteran depth. Guys that have been around the league, guys that have won, had a lot of experiences. With Valanciunas, we added a backup big that we think can really complement our bench, but also complement Nikola. And then obviously with Tim, the way he shoots the ball, we all know what Bruce does with the energy he brings. And then obviously the Cam trade. It actually really sucks thinking that Mike won't be back. But we felt like it was time for Mike to move on in his career, and to get Cam back in that trade was incredible. We think he's going to fit really well. Passing cut player, shooter, a cog of an offense, and he's super excited to be here, obviously. So we feel like we did really well. But saying that, this is not a video game. We have to get guys in here that have to compete for spots and make sure that we're doing the right stuff, not just putting out a roster that looks good. And then beyond that, the young guys that we already have, hopefully they take a step forward, because this will be the first time, I'd say in a few years, where it's going to be as competitive as it's ever been, in training camps or whatever training camp is, the 4 days of practice. So I'm super excited.
When it comes to the last couple weeks for you, what went into the assembly of this roster?
Yeah, it was a lot of conversations with Ben and John and Josh, and I think we were trying to find pieces that fit, not just names that people knew. We feel like all these guys do complement the group that's been here, the group that's accomplished so much over all these years in Denver. And I can tell you right now, just from my messaging with Aaron, Jamal, Nikola, those guys are excited. And that brings something new for us in the sense of they feel like a new gym is going to be there. And for those guys that have been around for so long, sometimes you need that. You need a little bit of change. And this change is a good change. So we're excited. The West is amazing, obviously. We feel like we're right there.
Why did you feel like Jonas Valanciunas was the right fit?
You can play through him. I said this the other day, and I really meant it. I thought people forget how good DeMarcus Cousins was for us that second half of that season. Jonas is a guy you can post up against the smaller lineups. He's a proficient player down there. Very good dribble handoff player. Play him off the elbows. He's a guy those guards can play through. And when you have that, and the nights that Nikola doesn't play, you have a legitimate starting center that we just happen to be lucky enough to have as our backup. So we're super blessed to get him. Cannot wait for him to get to the United States, get to Denver. We're so excited to have him.
There's been lots of good talk about Cam Johnson and the cerebral part of his game.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about him adding?
The shooting is one thing we all know, but I'd say beyond the shooting, all the dribble handoff stuff, the way we play all the 5 out, he was made for that. Some of the stuff he did in Phoenix, playing off the elbows with the catch and shoot. This is not a 1 dribble, 2 dribble guy. This guy can make plays. And to add that to our team, not to mention the way he runs the floor, he gets to the corner. This is a cerebral basketball player that will fit the guys we have in a way that I think people will be surprised. It's not the statistics, it's the way he plays fits us. It's the way we want to play. So we're really excited to get Cam.
What stood out about the Summer League team so far?
They play super hard. They should have won the first game. It was tough. They had a tough loss there. I thought Minnesota played really well last night. We're proud of the guys. Two-way players. Tamar's been great. Unbelievable energy. Spencer brings the defensive energy we've seen in our gym and in the G League, and obviously the way Hunter played, as hard as Hunter always plays. So proud of those guys. Been really professional. Really proud of the coaching staff. It's been good. I hope they get a win against Toronto, in a couple of days here, but they deserve it. The training camp, the practices, was all well done. Nice to have a professional group of, young men that can really play.